Good morning, dear children. Now it's your science class. Yesterday we learned about element, compound, and mixture. That is pure substance and impure substance. And I gave you one assignment. Hopefully, you must have done that in your notebook. Now, today we will learn how to write the chemical formula. To write the chemical formula, there are some rules. What is chemical formula? Let us try to know this. Chemical formula of a substance is based on the composition of that substance. It indicates the type and number of atoms of each kind present in that substance. For example, the chemical formula of water. This formula you are reading since class 6. H2O. Now you can see how the formula has been written. H is the different element, O is different element, and the ratio of hydrogen and oxygen is 2:1. This means that a water molecule is formed by the combination of two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen. Similarly, the formula of carbon dioxide is CO2, means one atom of carbon and two atom of oxygen. This means that carbon dioxide molecule is formed by the combination of one atom of carbon and two atoms of oxygen. Now, how to write the chemical formula? Why we can write only H2O, not HO or H3O or H2O2? No, we can't write it. How to write a chemical formula? To write the chemical formula of a substance, the chemical symbols of all the elements are written and number of atoms of each element is written. You can see number of each atom and their symbol has been written. Now, a subscript to write to the right side of its symbol. For example, nitric acid contains one atom of hydrogen, one atom of nitrogen and three atoms of oxygen. So, the chemical formula of nitric acid is written as HNO3. One atom of hydrogen, okay, one atom of nitrogen and three atoms of oxygen. And this called subscript, this is written at the right side, smaller size. So this is the rule. You can't write 3 here or bigger 3 here. You have to write here only. And 1 is understood. It is not written as a subscript. We can't write here H1, N1, then O3. No. Then similarly, glucose contains 6 atoms of carbon, 12 atoms of hydrogen and 6 atoms of oxygen. While writing the formula of photosynthesis, you must have come with this formula. So you can see how to write the formula of glucose. Glucose is made from 6 atoms of carbon, 12 atoms of hydrogen and 6 atoms of oxygen. So this is the way we can write at the right side. We can't write 6 here. We can't write 12 here. We can't write 6 here. We have to write it here. It means 6 carbon, 12 hydrogen and 6 oxygen. So many of the substances are made up of positively and negatively charged particles. And these are called ions. Let us learn to write the chemical formula of such substance. For this, we need to know the symbols and charges of the different ions present in the given substance. Now, what is this ions? there are positively charged and negatively charged ions are there. You have already studied in your previous classes that always the unlike charge attract each other. So to form a compound also, two unlike charges attract each other and compound is formed. Now, these are some of the ions which are having positively charged. How this charge came, this you will understand in your higher classes. So sodium has 1 plus charge and it is written at the right side above corner. Here. You can't write it here, you can't write it here, you can't write it here. Then magnesium, Mg is the symbol and 2 plus is the charge. It can lose 1 electron, it can lose 2 electron, it can lose 3 electron, 3 plus, aluminium 3 plus. Again calcium 2 plus, it can lose 2 electron. Hydrogen, it can lose 1 electron. So these are the formula, and this you will come to know later on why these are losing 1 or 2 electron or 3 electron. So first in this class you have to only learn this. Try to learn it by heart, then you will be able to make the formula. Now the name of ion and symbol. Now here you can see different ions name has been given and these are negatively charged ion. See what is the difference? Chloride, it is Cl minus. Oxide, O 2 minus. Now you can see how the charge has been written. Oxygen can gain 2 electron, chlorine can gain 1 electron. Then OH minus, hydroxide, it can gain 1 electron. So you can see how this charge has been written. Carbonate, CO3 2 minus. Sulfate, SO4 2 minus. Then nitrate, NO3 1 minus. Then acetate, CH3 COO minus. Phosphate, PO4 3 minus. So these are some of the charges. This you have to learn by heart. Now let us learn how to write the formula. In the name of a chemical substance made up of a positive and a negative ion, generally the name of the positive ion is mentioned first, followed by the name of a negative ion. For example, chemical name of common salt. Do you know the formula? The formula of common salt is NaCl, sodium chloride. And from the table you can see sodium is positively charged ion and chloride is negatively charged ion. So whenever we name the compound, first we name the positively charged ion and then we write the name of negatively charged ion. Here the name of positive ion, sodium plus, is mentioned first and name of negative ion, chloride, is mentioned afterwards. In the chemical formula also, the symbol for the positive ion is written first, followed by the symbol of negative ion. You can see here NaCl. We cannot write ClNa. No, this is not the rule. Whenever we write some formula, there is some rule and that we have to follow it. Now let us learn that we summarize below the procedure followed for writing the chemical formula of a substance. Symbols of positive and negative ions are written and their charge is written on the top right corner. So to write a formula, first of all we should learn the symbol, we should know the symbol of that thing, and then we will write the symbol and their charges on them. Then common factor, if any, means positive charge and negative charge. If they are same, then they get cancelled. Okay. So the charges of two ions are crisscrossed. Now we will see in the example what is the meaning of crisscross. These crisscross numbers are now written at the bottom right of the symbol, and two ions. This gives us the chemical formula. So we will understand this thing when we will understand the example. Now let us see the example. To write the formula of sodium oxide. Sodium oxide. Again you can refer the table. The sodium has +1 charge and oxide has 2 minus charge. So first of all, what we will do? We have to write sodium ion and oxide ion. Then there is no common factor, means common factor these charges. It has -2 charge, it has +1 charge. So common factor is not there. So now we crisscross their charges. You can see how the charges has been crisscrossed. This one has been transferred to this O, and this 2 has been transferred to this Na. And see how this has been written. Na2O and 1. So 1 we need not to write. So we write the formula as Na2O. Hence the chemical formula of sodium oxide is Na2O. So one note that subscript 1 is not written as a subscript in the chemical formula. As in the maths also you have learnt, if the denominator is 1, we need not to write. If the power exponent is 1, we need not to write. In the same way, if the subscript is 1, we need not to write. This is understood. Now let us see another example. To write the formula of aluminium sulfate, we first write the symbol for aluminium. Again, if you have not learned, you will go to the table and find out the formula of aluminium with its charge. It is Al3+. Sulfate ions along with their charge, it is SO4 2-. Now you can see this is sulfate. Sulfate ion, 4 is for oxygen and this 2- charge is for this whole SO4. So don't get confused. If you will not write this bracket, then you will be confused. So it has been written like this. There is no common factor in the numbers corresponding to the charges. It has 3+ charge, it has 2- charge. So no common factor. We now crisscross their charges and write the crisscross number as subscript against the two symbols. Now see, this 3 will go to here and this 2- will go to as the subscript of aluminium. And don't disturb this inner side of the bracket part. This will remain as same. So you can see what is the formula. Al2SO4 whole thrice. Whole thrice means this thrice is for SO4, the sulfur and oxygen combined. So here we need to write bracket also. We can't write this 4 and 3 without the division of bracket. So this bracket is separating these two. Now let us see one more example. To write the formula of calcium carbonate, we first write the symbol for calcium, that is Ca2+, and carbonate, that is CO3 2-. Again you can check it from the table and you will get this formula for calcium and carbonate. Now you can see here the charges are equal, means 2+ charge and 2- charge. So it will get cancelled. Here the common factor between the numbers corresponding to the two charges is 2. When we remove this common factor, we are left with the number 1. So with both the symbols, since the subscript 1 is not written, so the formula for calcium carbonate would just CaCO3. This we will crisscross. So no need to crisscross, as 2 minus and 2 plus get cancelled. So CaCO3. And here we have removed the bracket. Why? Because there is no charge outside the carbonate. If there would have been any charge, then we would have put the bracket. Now with this you must have understood. So try to watch this PPT and read the portion in your book again and again and learn the ions. After that only you will be able to make the formula, and this making formula is very important part of the chemistry. Without formula you can't enjoy and learn the chemistry part. And once you will try to learn, it is very easy, you can do it. So your homework is write the name of ions with their charge in your notebook and try to learn them. Write the examples discussed in the PPT in your notebook. Thank you.